Hello everybody. So I just had an experience that I wanted to share with everyone, and it comes back to, like life in general and the uncomfortable things that we have to go through sometimes, and business, and again, the uncomfortable things that we must go through to progress and grow. Whew. I'm still having trouble because I haven't told any of you guys, but for many years, I'm 37 now, and since I was 17 years old, I have suffered with major and chronic anxiety. It's just one of those things, that all of a sudden hit me when I was a young man and never left. It was always odd for me because I'm quite outgoing and I am an introvert, but I'm a thinker. So maybe that's what's caused my anxiety. I overthink things, but I suffer from very bad anxiety. And 2 days ago, I was in hospital. My whole right arm just started shaking and having spasms and all this sort of stuff. And I think I've got damage in my nerves, in my vertebrae, in my spine and central nervous system. So I had to go today and have a MRI scan. Now, I was a bit worried about it because of the anxiety. I know I had to go into a tube and they would scan me, but it was much worse than what I ever imagined. I get to this place and there's this tube that's full body length, and it's only like this round. Like, it's only you can just fit in there. Your shoulders are like this, and the top is right here on your face. I look at this thing and I think, wow, I'm quite mentally strong. So I'm like, I can get through this. I'll just go in, get it done. I didn't realize it goes for 45 minutes, right? So I've laid down on the bed and they've rolled me into this machine. And then your auditory senses just go wild because already you're crammed in and you can't move, but it just starts going bang all around you, boom boom in your ears. It's like you're in a war zone and you can't move and you can't get out. It was terrible, absolutely terrible. So I start calming myself, doing the old David Goggins trick and remembering all the shit that I've been through and who I am, and I tried the whole I'm standing on a beach right now sort of thing, and worked for a little while. About halfway through, doesn't matter how strong you are, when you got this problem that I have, this anxiety, it usually always wins in the end. And I started just feeling tingles all over my body. My hands went numb, my feet went numb. I couldn't breathe. It felt like my throat was swollen, and just had a full-blown panic attack inside this machine, and I could not get out. So the nurses, they noticed, because the other thing is you're not allowed to move. You're just stuck. You can't move. If you make a move, they've got to start the whole lot all over again. They noticed that something was wrong. So they've come in and they've pulled me out of the machine, and my heart was beating out of my chest. Like, I'm sitting there thinking, mentally, I'm fine. What's going on? Like, this is nothing. Old people lay down in these machines. So I don't know what the hell's the problem with me, but obviously I do. It's anxiety. So I'm trying to calm my heart. They said to me, if I move, I would have to cancel the scan. I'd have to come back again another day. So I'm laying there trying to calm my heart. My arms are shaking. Everything's twitching. It's just a terrible experience. But I said to the nurses, look, get me back in there. I'm here to get this done, and that's what I'm going to do. So back in I went, and it all started again, full-blown panic attack, but I didn't move. I stayed there, and I weathered the storm to get the result. And the result is I need to know what the hell's going on with my central nervous system. There's nothing worse than having a mind that's ready and willing to take on the world, and a body that won't allow you to do that. I've been through this before. So the whole moral of this story is When life gets hard, when things get hard, that's when you're on the right track. When things are super uncomfortable and you decide to throw yourself back into the fire anyway, that's how you win. When you overcome all obstacles that stand in your way and it feels uncomfortable and still you do it anyway, that's courage. And you need courage to succeed in life and in business. Business is exactly the same thing. A lot of people, they'll procrastinate because it's uncomfortable to do the task that needs to be done to achieve the result. And the result is the success of your business, the continued growth and the continuity in cash flow. But to get to that point in your business, you need to do the uncomfortable things. Nothing comes easy in life. If you're willing, under extreme duress, to throw yourself back into the fire and overcome that obstacle, you can win. You can achieve anything. Look, if you're not willing to do that, well then, I'll be blunt, you shouldn't be an entrepreneur, because this happens over and over and over and over again in your journey of life and business. And you should get used to it, you know? That was one of the most difficult things, man. I've been through hell. Like, one day I'll tell you guys my life story. I've been through absolute hell, you know. I've seen war. I've fought wars inside of myself and on the streets. I've seen a lot of things and been through hell. And that right there, what I just did, was one of the most uncomfortable things to do. Going back into that machine whilst in the midst of a full-blown panic attack feels like I can't breathe. My throat's closed. My heart's pounding out of my chest. All my arms and legs are numb. And I went back in, you know. And I went back in because I know that to achieve any sort of result, and the result today was trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with my body. And if I didn't go back in, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't get the result. And it's the same thing in life, and it's the same thing in business. If you feel uncomfortable, you're probably on the right track, and you should probably go in head first and tackle that with all your might, all your courage. Use your emotion, you know. People say there's no emotion in business. I say that's bullshit, because you need to use your emotion to get that result. You need to draw on your anger, draw on your love, draw on your courage to continue to get continuous success in your business and in your life. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it again and again. Life is business, and business is life. It's all one and the same. How you approach your life is how you will approach your business. If you tackle all the uncomfortable things head on in your life, you will tackle everything head on in business. If you hide and you avoid the uncomfortable things in your life, you will avoid the uncomfortable things in your business. And if you don't attack those things in your business, you won't succeed. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I just wanted to share that with you. I'm still sitting in the car trying to gather myself so I can drive after that experience. Look, I've got a program coming out soon with KDP, which is Kindle Direct Publishing, Amazon company. And in that program, I'm going to show you guys how I do massive numbers every single month on autopilot by making royalties from selling books on KDP Amazon. If you guys are interested in that, I'm going to chuck a link below. It won't be easy. Believe me, it won't be easy, but I can show you the path to success. So, you know, I'm someone who's already walked that path. It took me 2 years to figure out this method. And for the last 9 years, I've done it consistently with great success. And so if you're interested in that and taking on something that may be uncomfortable in the beginning, but in the end you'll get an extremely good result, click that link below and jump into my it's just sort of like a notification list. Jump into my notification list and I'll let you guys know when that's being released. All right, guys, take it easy, and I'll see you on the next one.